Friends, more checks are finally being sent out, and many low-income, Social Security, and SSI beneficiaries will be able to claim this new bonus check. This check may be worth up to $850. Lawmakers in Congress are aiming to provide all Americans who are experiencing financial difficulties with extra inflation relief payments. My friends, please make sure you watch until the end of this video to learn how you can claim this financial aid. Also, I will be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. During the months of October, November, and December, I will be surprising several of you with $200 gift cards, especially to those of you who have been in this community for several months. It's a way to say thank you so very, very much for joining me here every day. So my friends, this is some very important news. Numerous states across the country are sitting on budget surpluses from the crisis and have opted to return that money to citizens through various tax breaks and stimulus measures. Maine residents have 4 days to claim up to $850 in crisis relief due to a surplus in the state's budget. This stimulus payment aims to provide financial assistance for crisis and inflation-induced economic strains. About 860,000 Maine residents will be eligible if they file by the end of October to claim their relief checks. Maine Governor Janet Mills approved the distribution of the checks in April, with a total cost of the stimulus payments estimated to be about $729.3 million. And in order to qualify, applicants must have lived in the state for at least a full year and must file their 2021 state tax returns by October 31st, 2022. Eligible applicants must also make less than $100,000 a year if filing individually, or $200,000 a year if filing jointly. And this is according to the governor's office. However, dependents are not eligible for the payments. Residents of the state of Virginia also have only 4 days left to file their necessary paperwork if they want to collect a tax rebate of up to $500. To cash in on the rebate, Virginians must file their 2021 taxes by November 1st, 2022. Rebates will be doled out based on each filer's financial situation and entail payments of up to $250 for individual filers and $500 for joint filers. Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin explained in a press release and stated, "As Virginians face high inflation and prices coming from policies set in Washington, these one-time tax rebates will help families lower the cost of living. Past administrations have overtaxed Virginians, and by returning taxpayer money to Virginia taxpayers, we are ensuring that hardworking Virginians get to keep more of their paycheck during these very difficult economic times. The payments will be sent out via direct deposit or by paper checks, and Virginia state officials may use one's rebate to remedy outstanding debt obligations to the state. An estimated 3.2 million Virginia taxpayers are eligible for this tax rebate. A portal for the rebate was opened in September. Residents who filed their tax forms by September 5th, 2022, are expected to collect their rebate payments by the end of this month. Virginia has created a tool for residents to assess whether they are eligible for the rebate. One prerequisite is that the residents must have had a tax liability, which are taxes owed minus any deductions and credits. California is already sending money directly to millions of residents to help with rising costs and very high gas prices. The payments, which started going out October 7th, range from $200 to $1,050, depending on income and many other factors. About 18 million payments will be distributed over the next few months, benefiting up to 23 million Californians. The cash payouts are part of a June budget deal. And to be eligible, you need to have filed a 2020 California tax return by October 15, 2021. There is an exception for people who did not file by the October deadline because they were waiting on an individual taxpayer identification number. Unfortunately, friends, people who did not file taxes for 2020, including some seniors and disabled individuals, will be left out. People who can be claimed as dependents for tax purposes will not get their own payments. The payments also will not go to married or domestic partners who have an adjusted gross income of over $500,000. Same goes for many individuals who have adjusted gross incomes over $250,000 a year. You also had to be a California resident for at least 6 months of 2020 and be a resident when your payment is issued to you. People who are eligible for the payment will get it either via direct deposit to their bank account or mailed a debit card. Generally, individuals who file their 2020 tax return online and receive their state tax refund via direct deposit will also receive a direct deposit. Most other individuals who are eligible will get debit cards in the mail. Friends, the key word for this video is redwood tree. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is redwood tree, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. Today, President Biden predicted that student loan borrowers will start receiving relief. President Biden has projected confidence that his administration will win the challenge. President Biden has told reporters this week, "We are going to win that case. I think in the next 2 weeks, you're going to see those checks going out." The Biden administration started taking student debt forgiveness applications on October 14th, and officials have said it could take weeks to process and grant relief. Eligible borrowers will not be receiving actual checks. Instead, they will see up to a $20,000 reduction in their student loan debt balances. A federal appeals court put a temporary hold on the administration's student loan forgiveness program last week, which barred the government from canceling loans covered under the new policy, while the court considers a challenge brought up by 6 Republican-led states. The Biden administration is also facing lawsuits from Arizona's Attorney General and groups such as the Job Creators Network Foundation. President Biden's student loan forgiveness program was first announced in August. It aims to deliver debt relief to millions of borrowers before the federal student loan payments resume in January, after a nearly 3-year crisis-related pause. To tout a new deal on semiconductor manufacturing. With less than 2 weeks until the midterm elections, President Biden took questions on the economy and his message to voters and the stalled student debt relief program. Well, my greatest and dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here every day when I post a new video. I will be announcing a winner for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. So please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video and enter as many keywords in the comment section below of each video that you watch. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed day.
And thank you and congratulations to our new chairman and as well as all of our new colleagues on this committee. I think this is an extremely important moment. On the question of inflation, I have the privilege of serving on financial services as well alongside Representative Himes. And we've had Chairman Powell come in quite a few times over the last 1 to 2 years. And one of the things that is slowly emerging around questions of inflation, employment, et cetera, is that the traditional relationships that the Fed has and trends that the Fed has relied on regarding questions of full employment and inflation have been directly challenged by the macroeconomic developments and trends that we've seen in the last 2 to 3 years, to the point that Chairman Powell himself has kind of talked about these relationships now being at a faint heartbeat when we thought they were almost macroeconomic law in a way. And so I think that one of the things that would be interesting for us to examine is that we should probably revisit some of the basic macroeconomic assumptions about the U.S. economy and not take for granted that inflation is due to one thing or another, or that full employment is impossible in the United States of America. And I believe that's been reiterated at the White House with very promising assertions and ambitious goals in trying to make sure that every American has a dignified job. Thank you. Thank you.